Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I want to talk about researching cases, crime cases. Now, I'm a big crime lover. I watch true crime podcasts. I watch documentaries. A lot of stuff scares me, so I don't like to be too scared. But at the same time, I feel like I can listen to it, but it's different when I watch it because they show a lot of evidence. But I'm going to share the screen with you guys because I want to show you guys. I did a little short about it, but I was like, I want to show you guys my document and fully share the screens because it's easier to look at. But when I'm picking cases, like I say, I stay on the news. So the first thing I'm going to look up is like what's currently trending, because I kind of want to put those, if I find a trending case, I'm going to put it on the list, but it's not going to be the first thing I talk about because it's also being talked about everywhere else. So I try to focus on smaller cases. So I'm going to share my document with you guys real quick. So this is my document. I use Google Docs. You can use any document you want, whatever. It's just to keep everything in order. So when I find my crimes, and by the way, I get my crimes on here, Law and Crime, and I click on it, and if I find something I like, I literally just copy and paste the title and the link so I can go back to it. It's like, for example, I click on here and it'll take me right to the crime. It's easier for me to do that because I need to figure out where I'm at, what I'm talking about. Also, so I don't forget it, because a lot of these crimes stay on here for a while. They only stay on here for a while because I talk about a lot of crime, like I said, y'all, and I'm constantly adding more to them. So the more I see, the more I add to the list, and it's kind of like picking out what I'm gonna talk about. But I'd be like, what day is it? What do I feel? Is it a dark day? Are we gonna talk about dark crimes, kid crimes, men and boyfriend, domestic violence? It's a lot of stuff that goes into like planning what I'm gonna do. Okay, so this is my list so far, and like I said, I'm constantly adding on here, and I have to do update cases. I got a lot of cases to do updates on, which I have been talking to people about. And when like I said, like for today on my list, let me show you guys something real quick. This is my schedule. So I have done my schedule for this month, or this week, sorry, and I uploaded it. So Monday I'm doing my male domestic violence cases, which are today, and then to do Tuesday I will be talking about that 12-year-old, which is insane, who got a teacher pregnant. The teacher raped him. Okay, and so I have all these other crimes I have to talk about, and because of that I have to go through here and pick out what cases go along with those topics, because it's also I know they're on here as well, because I see the case first and then I make the topic. Now also I go on YouTube itself. I'm going to show you guys what I do with this. I go on YouTube and I go to the Law and Crime channel because I do my reactions from there, and this also helps. So I am going to just go right here. I get a lot of crime on here because I do reactions, because I don't get copyrighted. And that's the fun part. You don't get copyrighted on certain videos. So a lot of their videos, every video I talked about, I have not got copyrighted on. The only ones I think it was when it's like a documentary because of the music. But I can easily react to their videos without getting copyrighted. And I go to their website because it's all news. And nothing is going to happen on there. I just screen record. So yeah, when I'm picking a case, it's a lot to go through with that. So also with the they talk about a lot of cases. The Diddy trials, I get them on there, and that's a way for me to stay informed and stay up to date, because they have like 200 videos and they're constantly adding every day. So I will forever have a lot of crime content on here. But the with my document, where am I at right here? Like I said, it's some on here that has, like the ones at the top, they have been on here for a while. It's only because I'm constantly adding on here, and I write stuff down in my book, stuff I need to remember, or stuff on my phone if I see something. I was like, or if somebody tell me something, I was like, okay, I'm gonna just write it in my phone so I can look it up later. That's how I really do my cases, y'all. It's not much to it. Like these cases on here, they have, every case is important, and I think we need to realize that every case is important. So on YouTube, you see a lot of people talking about the same cases. I try not to. I try to talk about cases that really needs to be mentioned, that really need to be talked about, because every crime matters. People lose their lives, they can't come back, and it's a lot of awareness I want to tell people, you know, staying safe and staying safe for women, because a lot of women being murdered, and it's crazy really reading this stuff. Like, it's dark. And I always say this in my videos, you won't know how much crime there is until you really do your research. I never knew it was this much petty crime. And it's like, when I say petty crime, it's like just like small crimes everywhere. But every crime is just so... it's so interesting, because you'd be like, how do people do this? I hear the craziest stuff on here, y'all. And when I hear something super crazy, I'm most likely going to talk about it the next day. And then that's why a lot of crimes don't get covered. But I am trying to take it up on myself to like cover everything. I wish I could just go in order by top and bottom. But I go by the days and how I feel and what's going to be the strongest. Not really what gets the biggest reaction, but just what's going on that day. Because I'm going to eventually talk about all these crimes, okay? But I also have to remember, another big part of this is making sure you got all the information. I do research past law and crime on here, but I still want to make sure there's enough information to talk about. And that's why I always say allegedly, because a lot of this stuff have, y'all, about every last one of these people, like the crimes y'all see, these 3 pages, have not gone to trial yet. I would say probably one, but about everybody on here have not been fully sentenced. They're not in, like, they're in jail, but they're not fully sentenced yet. So we also have a lot of trials to go. So, oh my God, it's just so much. But I'm also making my list for my trials, because we are covering trials soon. A lot of crime cases and a lot of crime, big cases are about to happen. For example, the Diddy trial. That's not happening right now. That's most likely going to happen mid this year or toward the end of next year, or if it's 2026, because there's so much crime and evidence they have to gather for that big old case. But a lot of these have not been fully done yet. So that's why I have to constantly update, because I got to update all these cases as well. It's a lot more to go into this, and I like their challenge. And that's why I'm starting to do videos earlier to post, so they can be posted on the day of, because it's so much. I'm so used to like recording and editing on the day I upload, but I have been getting into the habit recently, unfortunately, getting into the habit of editing late, because I don't like getting up in the morning. But I was like, okay, you know what's easier? Record the day before and then just upload it. There you go. In that morning. Like, I want to have a set time to upload for you guys so you can hear these cases, because all these cases are important. It's important to talk about crime. And I know a lot of people don't like to, but it's very important to talk about crime. You know, people are losing their lives. Nobody deserves to die, especially by the hands of another person or animal. It's like, we're all here. Y'all, I was about to say something funny, but no. But that's why I say stay safe, aware, and alert, because they all apply to all these crimes I talk about. That's why I cover smaller crimes, because you see them on the news, but they don't stay on the news very long. People won't talk about them because they're not like trending. And I don't really care for trending cases like that, because it's just so talked about, and I'm like, everybody knows it, but at the same time, if it intrigues me, I'm gonna talk about it. But that's like with the Diddy case, it's just so much going on there. That's why I constantly, I go back and forth with that and do a video, because I need to get on there next week and talk about it. But if it's in the schedule, it's not like a big thing to talk about, because there's more important crime in the world. And that's what we also have to remember. I just feel like there's more important crime than like celebrity news. That's why I don't focus just on the Diddy stuff. But I did want to cover it because of the assault parts. But a lot of stuff I talk about is very disgusting. It's very horrific to hear. For example, the mother who killed her mother, the grandma, and then coerced and forced her daughter to help her cut up the body and grill it. That was freaking horrifying. I was like, how is that not all over the news? How is that not trending everywhere? Because I never seen anybody talk about that. Nobody talks about these cases I talk about. And at the same time, that's really the good perk I have, because you don't see this stuff anywhere. Like, this stuff it stay on the news, but you won't hear about it. Like, people only go, like, these crime reactors, they focus on like trending cases, like I said. But that's one good perk I have. You would not, like, nobody else talks about it. So that's one good thing about it. But at the same time, we're talking about people who are deceased and attacked and murdered. So you still have to be respectful about it. I still think that it's still my obligation. I feel like I have to talk about this stuff. You know, people deserve to be, like, they deserve to have their story told. I just think that's what it is, especially if all this information is online. That's why I screen record, because it's easier for me to, like, fully look at what they're saying and to give you guys my real reaction. And I'm saying this because somebody, which she apologized because she finally found out what I was doing, but she didn't know what my style was on here. And I thought it was funny. I was like, okay, that's your opinion. But she apologized because she found out. I was like, I don't do storytelling. I comment on crime. That's what I do. I look at cases and I give you guys my real reaction because I'm reading it from the screen when I'm telling you guys. I'd be just as shocked by you guys. When you guys comment stuff that y'all be so shocked at how disgusting people could be, me too. I'm like, I just heard that same thing. That's kind of why I go in blind on a lot of these cases, because I want to show you guys my real reaction. I just think it's more genuine. Also, I just be so shocked. I'd be so shocked about it. But I'm not a crime storyteller yet. I'm not up there, okay? I just comment on crime. But I just wanted to come out here and tell you guys my process, because it's very important. You know, these cases are very horrific. They're very horrific, and it's very sad. It's just a lot. So stay safe, stay aware, stay alert at all times. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to do more videos like this showing you guys how I edit my videos, because I'm pretty sure that's interesting. Also, the platform I use, the editing platform I use to do it, I'll show you guys that as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.